Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shannon. I'm starting a hot dog cart business from scratch and I'm taking you guys along on the journey with me. Today we are in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida, and we're gonna scout out some places where I can park my cart. So let's go.
Destination.
All right guys, so we are here inside Memorial Park in beautiful historic Riverside, Jacksonville, Florida. This place is always hustling and bustling with lots of people, especially on the weekends. And because it is a park though, it does require special permitting through the city of Jacksonville. So if you choose to do a park, make sure you check with your city for your local guidelines and regulations. So this park is right on the St. Johns River. It's a beautiful place for people to come take their lunch breaks. There's lots of office spaces nearby and hospitals, so it makes for great foot traffic as well. Now let's head off to our next location. All right guys, places like this are perfect opportunities for a hot dog cart owner. You have many businesses, sometimes even government buildings, and they're filled with employees that need a quick bite to eat. There's also lots of foot traffic, lots of people walking up and down the sidewalk all day long. And then you have the people that work inside. They may not have a full hour for their lunch break. They may just need to grab a quick bite and get back to work. So definitely find places with high foot traffic and lots of people. All right guys, we are here at EverBank Stadium, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is an excellent place to sell hot dogs. Maybe not even right here exactly, but there's places down the street where you can put a hot dog cart, and during game day, that is money. I know this from personal experience. Back in the day when I used to run a hot dog cart, we actually would set up at different corners. There were a couple of us, and we would be so busy. People going into the stadium on the way in, they would stop and eat. Then you just kind of chill while the football game is on, and then once it's over, when all that traffic comes back out after they've been drinking, they are hungry, and you will make tons of money doing this. All right, everyone, so we are back home now, and I just want to go over the key points that are most important when you're finding a spot to park your hot dog cart or your food truck. So the number one thing that you want to have is foot traffic. You want lots of people, and you want them walking. If you have a food cart especially, you want them to be able to walk by, see what you're cooking, smell it, it looks good, and they stop and buy. Another thing you want to have, is limited competition. So you don't want to be slap dab in the middle of a Zaxby's and a McDonald's and Burger King and everything like that. The chances of someone pulling off, getting out of their car, coming to your cart when they could just swing through Zaxby's drive-thru or something. So you don't want to go up against high competition. Now back on the foot traffic thing, I will say there are some exceptions to that. If you are in a place where there is nothing to eat around, for instance, back in the day when I ran my cart, at my normal location that I stayed at, they were building a cruise terminal out there. So there was nowhere to eat within like 5 or 10 miles. And there were just dump trucks back and forth all day, semis back and forth all day, and there was no food. So I was their only food option. And another thing that was on my side was there was a huge parking lot, like an old abandoned parking lot. So there was plenty of area for people to come in and park. Like it actually turned into like a social area. There was people, that would come down from a plant and people that were coming down from the cruise terminal, and they would all hang out and eat. And it was actually like a social hour. So it was lots of fun. All right, so let's get your creative juices flowing and let's talk about some general locations that you can look for in your own city. So you have parks and recreation. Do you have little league fields or regular parks like the one I was at earlier? Any type of parks and recreation where people are there, they come to stay and they're usually there for hours. They're bound to get hungry while they're there. Some other places would be some colleges or universities if you have those in your area. Hungry students on a budget, you could be a great option for them as well. Um, Courthouses, I was at the courthouse earlier, and stadiums. I was also at the stadium. So those are great options. The courthouse is full of employees, full of lots of different people, but that's a great option. Your stadiums, when you have football games or baseball games, we also have a baseball arena here as well. Your event venues, so anywhere where they hold concerts, your festivals, your events. These are all super great options. You also have your industrial areas where there's lots of construction work going on. Those are great areas. Also, bars and nightlife. So if you can get at a bar and park out there from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. and get the hungry people that are leaving the bar, that's also another great option. Now let's talk about how we can research and test so we can find the perfect area to park our carts. One excellent resource we can use is Google Maps. You can go on and type in high foot traffic areas in your city, and it will bring up a map of all the different locations that there's the highest amount of foot traffic. You can also search in Google Maps business districts, and it will also tell you where there's lots of business districts, where there's lots of people working, big office buildings, things like that. That is an excellent tool. You can also look for events and festivals by going on Google and typing in events near me or events in my city or whatever it is. And you can often find all the concerts or festivals or flea markets, farmers markets. All those options are wonderful and you can always find them in your area. Also remember, you can test out several areas before committing. Don't feel like once you go to one spot, you're gonna have to be there forever. If it's not giving you the profits that you're looking for, move. Go find somewhere else. There's plenty of places out there, and don't be scared to try different ones. And let's not forget the importance of permits and permissions. If you have any questions or you're not sure what the rules or regulations are in your area, you can call your local city hall and they'll be happy to assist if you get a good person. Most people are happy to help, and they can walk you through the process of where you can park, how, there's lots of regulations, like sometimes you have to be 5 feet off of a sidewalk, or you can't be within 50 feet of a brick and mortar, or if you are, you have to have permission. So there's lots of little gray areas. So you want to make sure you're following all the local rules and regulations. Also, if you are wanting to park on private property, you definitely have to get permission from the property owner before you can park there. All right, guys, now you've got the game plan to find the perfect location for your hot dog cart. From busy parks to downtown stadiums, the key is to find heavy foot traffic, hungry people, and most importantly, make sure you have the correct licensing and permits. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. And if you want to watch me on my journey as I get out there in the public and start serving, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can watch me on my journey. And also, I would love to know, where are you from? Like, drop in the comment section what city you're from. And if you're already a hot dog vendor or a food truck vendor and you have helpful tips, please put them in the comments below. This whole YouTube journey for me is about helping other people. I want to help and give ideas to other people who have the same dreams and want to go for it and just need a little bit more information. So feel free, let's build a community here where we can all help each other, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
And action.
All right, guys, so we are here in Memorial Park in the historic... Okay, ready?
Start over.
Okay.
Action.
All right, guys, places like this where there's big, large buildings filled with people that are working. No, that's stupid.
One.
Hold on. Food options around are a perfect option for your hot dog cart. Special permitting through the city. So if you choose to have lots of foot traffic, you have... Perfect opportunity for a hot dog cart to come and type in high traffic foot areas. No.